This video will provide an introduction to AIRMED Identity Manager software. To get started, enter the username and password and press Connect to log in. The menu bar at the bottom of the screen will guide you through the enrollment process. At any time, press the Restart button to start over. Be aware that this will discard any changes that haven't been saved. The Settings button will bring up customization options for AIRMED. In this menu, you can toggle the on-screen keyboard, toggle system audio, toggle auto-cropping photos, set default printers, print ID card backs, and print barcode labels. The Back and Next buttons can be used to step forward and backward through the enrollment process. The Search button will check the participant database for previously enrolled participants with matching data. The Enroll button will remain disabled until all required participant information is entered. The Visits button will bring up the Scheduled Visits window and allow you to view previous and upcoming visits. The Menu button will only be visible to administrator users and will allow you to change internal AIRMED settings. Only experienced AIRMED users should change these settings. The Help button will bring up the AIRMED User's Guide, which describes the features and usage of the software. The first step in the enrollment process is to capture the participant's fingerprints. Press the Capture button and have the participant place the appropriate fingers on the connected device. Fingers that are missing can be marked as amputated or unable to be printed by pressing the Missing button. The Clear button will remove any scanned fingerprints and allow new fingerprints to be captured. After the fingerprints are captured, press the Search button to make sure the participant hasn't been enrolled previously. If the participant is already enrolled, the operator should notify clinical staff in accordance with standard operating procedures for further handling. If no matches are found, press the Next button to continue. The next step in the enrollment process is to capture the participant's irises. Press the Capture button to save an image or the Clear button to remove an image. The operator should press the Capture button and position the camera so the participant's eyes are centered in the box on the camera screen. When the participant's eyes are in the correct position, the camera will capture the irises automatically. If an iris is missing or unable to be captured, press the Missing button, then click the appropriate picture of the eye. This eye will be marked as missing, and no image will be captured of this iris. Once the irises are captured, press the Next button to continue. The next step in the enrollment process is to capture an image of the participant. Press the Capture button to display the camera interface with a live camera preview. The operator should press the Capture button and then position the camera so the participant's face is centered on the screen. The operator should press the button on the top of the camera to capture the image. The Acquire Image window will appear, showing the captured image. This window allows you to select a captured device, capture a new image, rotate or crop the image, or revert any changes made to the image. Make any changes needed to the image, and when finished, press the Finish button. To simplify the photo capture process, the auto crop option can be enabled in the Settings menu. When a photo is captured, the software will automatically crop and save the photo without requiring further input from the operator. To remove the captured image, press the Clear button, or press the Next button to continue. The final step in the enrollment process is entering the participant's personal data. Enter the participant's PID, then enter their first, middle, and last name, their date of birth, and their gender. You can also scan a barcode to enter the participant's PID automatically. If the exact date of birth is not known, the day, month, and year may be left as unknown. Enter as much detail as possible, even if it is just the year. Select the participant's primary study and sub-study if it applies. Once all the participant information has been entered, press the search button to make sure the participant hasn't been enrolled previously. If no matches are found, press the Enroll button to enter the participant into the system. Once the participant is successfully enrolled, a Personal Details window will appear. This window will show you the participant's details and allow you to print their ID card, print labels, view their ID card history, view their visit history, and view or add notes. To print an ID card, press the Print ID Card button. A window will appear allowing you to preview the ID card. If the card looks correct, press the Print button and select the appropriate card printer, and press the OK button to begin printing. To print the participant's labels, press the Print Labels button. A window will appear allowing you to preview the labels, change the number of labels to print, and select whether or not an allowance label should be printed. If the labels look correct, press the Print button and select the appropriate label printer, and press the OK button to begin printing. Press Participant Visits on the top of this window to view the enrollment date and all scheduled visits by this participant. These visits are color-coded to indicate their status. A green visit with a check mark means the visit was completed successfully. A red visit with an X means the appointment was missed. Visits in gray are upcoming appointments. When a participant is enrolled, AIRMED automatically schedules future visits. These appointments are scheduled within a date range on the same day of the week as the enrollment date, if possible. AIRMED will not schedule appointments on holidays or days when the clinic is closed. Appointments will be scheduled around these days as closely as possible. The operator should review upcoming appointments with the participant, and if they are not able to make a certain date, the visit can be rescheduled. To reschedule a visit, use the drop-down and select another day that is more convenient for the participant. You can view or add notes for a participant by clicking on the Notes button. This will display the Notes panel where the notes can be viewed or added. The enrollment is now complete. A participant may arrive for identity verification, for required follow-up visits, or in response to symptoms they may have developed. The participant will present an ID card to the operator. Press the Capture button and instruct the participant to scan their fingerprints. To search for a previously enrolled participant, you can use fingerprints, irises, or PID. After the fingerprints are captured, press the Search button to find the participant in the system and view the Details window. Compare the ID badge and details with the participant to confirm the participant is correctly identified. Depending on the standard operating procedures and type of visit, the operator will print any necessary labels and direct the participant to the appropriate clinic staff or area. If the participant's identity is not confirmed, the operator will notify clinical staff in accordance with standard operating procedures for further handling. After verifying the participant, return the ID card to the participant. Identity verification is now complete. The Settings button will bring up customization options for AIRMED, an option to print ID card backs, and an option to print labels. Press Start to launch the ID card back preview window. A preview of the ID card back will be displayed, and a drop-down menu will allow you to select the number of ID card backs to print. Press the Print button and select the appropriate ID card printer to print the selected number of cards. Occasionally, it will be necessary to pre-print PID barcode labels to support labeling of kits and other supplies associated with visits prior to enrollment. To pre-print PID barcode labels, navigate to the Personal Information screen. Enter the PID for the labels you wish to print. Then press the Settings button and press the Print Labels Start button. A preview of the label with the associated PID and barcode will be displayed. If the label looks correct, press the Print button and select the appropriate label printer and press the OK button to begin printing. There are 3 different types of labels printed by AIRMED. The name label contains the participant's name and PID. It is used by clinic staff to label reference and historical documents. One name label is always printed to help the staff associate a strip of labels with the participant. The barcode label contains the participant's PID and the PID encoded as a barcode. This is used by clinical staff for documents and samples that require scannable association back to the participant. The allowance label is printed for the participant to use in order to receive any allowances or payments associated with the visit. No more than 1 allowance label should be printed per visit. To view the Participant Visits window, press the Visits button on the upper right corner of the screen. This screen allows you to see visits for participants over a date range. By default, this window shows all scheduled visits for the current day. Filters and date ranges can be applied to view specific visits. To generate a report covering a specific subset of participants or visit types, you can apply a filter. A filter will restrict the visits in the report to only those that meet selected criteria. Filters can be set on age range, gender, PID, visit state, study, and visit type. The date selectors let you set a range of dates to include in the report. Selecting the calendar icon for either date allows you to select the day, month, or year for those dates. The left and right arrow buttons allow you to move forward or backward 1 day. Press the Print button to print the currently displayed report. If the print preview looks correct, press the Print icon, then press OK to begin printing. Enrolling young children can be difficult. Here are some tips to help the enrollment process go smoothly. The key to fingerprinting young people is to take their hand in yours and gently place the fingers on the platen while observing the image to align their fingers. Move them in small increments until the fingerprints are captured. To capture a child's irises, talk to the child to get their attention and focus. They will naturally tend to focus on the camera lights.